Hi there, this is Heeran Workman, team leader of Heeran's home team at Remax Platinum. I am writing this blog as well as making a recording as a public service announcement for those of us here in the Omaha metro area, because there are so many Craigslist rental scams and apartment for rent scams out there. So I wanted to do this quick little video just to warn everyone. I've been in the Omaha metro area market real estate for a long time. So I've been doing this, 13, 14 years now, both as a real estate investor and landlord, as well as a realtor in most recent years. And I have just been getting so many phone calls lately from people asking me if the listings that I have out there are truly for rent. And of course, every single time the answer is no. So I just wanted to create this little video for everyone, and please share with your friends and family. There are so many people sending out private information about themselves, as well as sending money and wiring money to these scammers who are trying to rip everyone off. So anyways, I just think about all of the people who have called me, especially this season, where they think there's listings that I have that are for rent, and of course they're not. But then it makes me think of all the people out there who didn't do their research, who didn't call, and sending out private information such as their date of birth, social security number, email addresses, and any other private information that these scammers are looking for. And then also they are wiring money for application fees, deposits, and people are actually doing this. So I just wanted to go over some of the ways to prevent this from happening to maybe yourself, as well as friends and family who might be in your network. So number one, if the deal sounds too good to be true, it probably is. If you know that a certain house in a certain area should be going for, let's say, $11.95 or $12.95 a month, and you actually see an ad on Craigslist that it's going for $7.95, $8.95 a month, okay, it sounds too good to be true, so it probably is. You're definitely going to want to check into that. And then too many upfront requests. It's definitely a red flag to me if someone is wanting my money to be wired to them before I even go and take a look at the property, or if they're asking you for sensitive, private, confidential information up front before you can even schedule a time to go take a look at the property in person. So be very, very wary of that. And then also, you're going to want to make sure that you do an on-site property tour. For any of the reputable landlords and property managers out there, they may get some basic information over the phone from you first, but then what they'll do next is either schedule an open house or schedule a private showing so that you can take a look at that house or apartment unit. So deal with people locally. If for some reason you need to go to a different part of the country, or maybe you're watching this in California and you're looking at a rental to come here to Omaha, ask around to see if there's someone here locally who can actually do a tour of the property for you. Renting a house, renting an apartment, sight unseen, and sending money and private information ahead of time is just really not the way to go if you want to protect yourself. And also look for suspicious looking ads. So if you see an ad and you see a bunch of sirs and madams and referencing other countries, some of the countries that I've seen on there is, I don't know, China, Nigeria, whatever, you're definitely going to take that as red flags. And then also you're going to want to do, research on who the owner is. So here in the Omaha metro area, there's a couple different places that we can go. So if you figure out where the Register of Deeds website is for that county, so here for Douglas County, we have the DC Assessor's website. If you go to sarpy.com, you can look up a property search for Sarpy County properties. If you just type in the address, the owner of record will show up, as well as where their mailing address is. So then what you can do is you can take that information and go to the white pages dexnodes.com. You'll see it website link here in this blog, as well as zavasearch.com. That's another place that I like to go if I'm trying to look up someone's telephone number if it's in the records. So, if you can find phone numbers out there, I would advise you to, give those homeowners a call and just verify that their property is for rent, and check to see if they're the ones who are putting those ads out there, or if they have hired a property management company or possibly a realtor to do that for them. And just make sure that what's being advertised, including the rental price, the terms, the deposit amount, is what is truly, should be out there. So you'll find out very quickly if that's the case or not. Or in my case, if you see that the property is listed, you can go to the remax.com website. They have a real-time access feed, or you can click on the link here in this website to also look for any properties that you might see on Craigslist. Just type in the address and see if a listing comes up, and we can verify if that property is actually listed or not, and get you in touch with either myself if I'm the listing agent, or it might be another realtor in town, and we can let you know who those people are. Also, weird, odd stories. So if you see an ad and it's giving you just a very long-winded story about why the seller is needing to rent for so cheap, if they had an emergency that they had to leave, just out of town and just need to rent the house, or if it might say that the owner lives out of state or out of the country, and they've got this local property here, and it's just costing them, and they're just wanting to get it rented out for just whatever they can. I mean, those are just very odd stories, right? I mean, yeah, there might be some motivated people out there who do need to rent out the house, but you're going to want to make sure that that is the actual owner, and get some identification and research done so that you're not sending your money and private information to the wrong people. And then also, you're going to want to, pay it forward. So if you do come across an ad in Craigslist and you do your research, you call the realtor, you call and speak with the homeowner and find out that it is a scam, don't just leave that ad out there. Go back to the ad, and right by the reply button, you'll see a checkbox called prohibited by Craigslist. Check that box so that Craigslist knows that that is a scam and something that should not be out there, and it's a flag to them that is an ad that is incorrect and should be taken off. So pay it forward, protect the other prospective renters out there from sending in payments and private information. Hopefully other people will be doing that for you as well. So, definitely there are legitimate ads out there. Craigslist is a great platform for landlords to go out there and put out houses. Obviously, as realtors, we put out listings out there, and there's property management companies that are out there. But you're definitely going to want to look for these red flags and do your research so that you can protect yourself as well as those who might be in your network. So if you are interested in renting a home and you don't want to go through Craigslist for just the reasons that I stipulated here, you're more than welcome to call me or any other sales team member on Heeran's home team. And what we can do is we can get you in touch with reputable landlords, investors, as well as property managers, so that you can rent a proper house or an apartment. Realtors typically don't deal with rentals, but we definitely have the right connections to the people who can help you out in a very legitimate and legal way. So, and as always, we like to provide tips and real estate information and just education for the real estate community and for the public. So if there's anyone, whether it's you or someone you may know in the future, if you're ready to buy, sell, or invest or build in real estate, please give us a call anytime. Thank you so much for watching the video, and have a terrific week.